So I was looking at my Steam earlier today, and if you don't know what Steam is, if you ever played games before, it's like the computer, like the biggest computer like game engine or whatever, like tracks your games you played and like has like pretty much everything on it. You run games through it. Uh, I was looking at my profile earlier, and holy shit, that shit was depressing to look at. Like it genuinely made me feel bad looking at this. I was looking at all my hours, and I would have put all this time into something else. I'd be so good at whatever it was. Like, oh, it actually hurt. I wasted so much of my life. Like, just like off rip. Counter Strike. 4,300 hours, bro. That's 4,300 hours in days. 179 days, man. And, bro. That's pretty much how many days I've been alive. I put that much into one single game. Then we got Brawlhalla, which is like a fighting game. I was really big into fighting games. I love fighting games. Another 1,200 hours. Bro. 700, 244, 220, another fighting game. Bro, like this shit's depressing to look at. You know, so I've been doing jiu-jitsu. Imagine how good I'd be at jiu-jitsu if I were to put all this time into that. I'd be a monster. This is the game I put the most time into. It wasn't a Steam game, but bro, I probably have close to 20,000 hours in that game. I was playing it. I was playing it since I was like, I think I was 9 years old when I started playing that game. I played it up until I was like 22. So I would guess over 20,000 hours, honestly. So let's do 20,000. Close to 3 years of my life wasted on one game. I could literally be top tier at anything I wanted to right now. I could be famous for being a juggler. I could have put that much time into juggling. I could have been doing YouTube for that long. And man, just looking at this, it makes me realize how much of our life we waste. Like you're probably playing games, if not used to. You've probably done, maybe not to the extent that I did, because I wasted my whole like teenage years, complete waste. I was just inside playing games. Like holy shit, dude! I could literally have been good at anything I wanted to. They say 10,000 hours masters like a skill. Put in 10,000 hours and you're a master at whatever it is. So that game that I was talking about, that I put 20,000 hours in, I never lost. Like I'm not even exaggerating. It was a pretty, like it wasn't popular at all. So I mean, it's like not big of a player base, but I literally never lost. There's only one person who would even sometimes beat me, is my friend, who pretty much had the same amount of time. And we were just fucking losers, man. Like, we were so good at the game, we never lost. We mastered the game. I could be... Bro, I picked up the guitar one time, and from the guitar, if I would have kept doing that for that long, I'd be fucking shredding the guitar. Dude, like, I'd be like Slash or some shit. And it really makes you think, like, makes you realize what you're wasting your time on. And I actually despise myself for putting that much time into games. And I hope somebody can learn from my mistakes, and hopefully this makes them realize that they need to stop playing games and start working on something else. Because I literally could have put that time into anything. I could be famous for it. I could be making a living off of that. And if you are gonna do what I did, at least fucking stream or make YouTube videos of it. That way, it could potentially be something. And you're developing skills in the process. Like whenever you're recording or you're streaming on Twitch, you're developing your speaking skills, you're developing just all kind of shit. Instead of just playing the game and getting good at the game, that'll probably die in a couple years. Just, man, that much time in the games, man. It's really depressing to think about. I have friends, and I'll say my cousin, for example. My cousin passed last year. He'd be like 23 right now, but he was 22. And my life could end whenever. Like, my life could really just be over tomorrow. And I used it to play games. I used it to go to school or work for some other person's company. Do something with your life. And it made me realize that I need to start using mine a lot more and actually be aware of what, like, the time that I'm wasting. And actually strive for something and develop goals and go after these goals. And I hope seeing this, you can do the same. Like, we'll go back to what I was saying about the guitar. If I was, hold up. If I was here playing the guitar, and I played games all this time, and I became so good at this game, imagine if I was playing the guitar this whole time. This is my little guitar right here. Yeah. It's pretty good, yeah. That's my little guitar. If I was playing the guitar that whole time, I'd be so fucking good at playing the guitar. Or even, man, and the fact that I put all this time in the fighting games, and now I'm doing jiu-jitsu and I love jiu-jitsu. I'm so good at these fighting games, but I'm fucking ass at jiu-jitsu. I'd be so good. I'd literally be like a lethal weapon, just with my body. I'd be so good at jiu-jitsu. Like, I've been doing since I was 9, so like 14 years in jiu-jitsu. That's a black belt. I'd be a black belt right now. And I'd be confident in jiu-jitsu, and it'd be impressive. Like, no one gives a fuck if I'm good at a fighting game. But if I'm actually good at fighting in person, that's actually sick. And it's something I can market to. I could be coaching jiu-jitsu. I could be, well, and not to say that you can't do this shit with games, but it's such a useless skill to have. Genuinely. I wish I would have put that time into anything else. But I hope somebody can learn from this. I'm hopefully done with games for good. I quit for a while now, and hopefully I don't ever get sucked back in. That shit's addicting though. I will give games that. Games are super fucking addicting. But I think I'm good now. I've been trying to get a lot of my friends to quit. I've been telling people watching my videos to quit. I think games are terrible for you. I mean, if you're able to play a little bit and not cave in to just fucking grinding, sure, go for it. But I can't do that shit. I play for like an hour. I gotta keep playing. Like, that's just how I am. I'm super extreme with that kind of stuff. So I just quit. And I kind of just lost enjoyment for them. If I'm not improving myself or making money, then I kind of don't enjoy doing stuff anymore. As depressing that is to say. But it's true. But I hope somebody got some insight from this. If you're enjoying this kind of content, please subscribe. See you in the next one.